Hello, my fellow investigators. Welcome to Watch Us Lose, where we are playing every scenario in Fantasy Flight Games Arkham Horror.
This week we are playing Approach of Azathoth for the third and definitely final time. At the center of infinity slumbers Azathoth, temporarily lulled to sleep by the ceaseless piping of accursed flutes. Yet some mortals would successfully seek to draw the infinite power of calamity of the blind idiot, God, to them, and therefore doom all of humanity. And sadly, humanity only has us to help them, and we are doing a horrible job of that. So go forces of evil, you know.
Well, those of us who are doing a horrible job of it, I'm Rob.
I'm Eric.
Scott.
And thank you for joining us to I'm almost certain to Watch Us Lose. I think tonight. Maybe we'll be able to extend it off into next week, but it is looking very it's looking really bad, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a look at the board here. We've got down here at the Merchant District an anomaly, and 5 Doom is sitting here. As Doom accumulates, that's how more bad things happen to cost us the game. Over here at what is this? This is East Town. We have another anomaly. We've got an anomaly in the waiting, both at downtown and north side. Our goal in these games is to progress on the story cards. And at the moment, we are needing, where do I have it here? We need...
Action. You may remove 5 clues from the scenario to stop the ritual. If you do, remove the blue marker and flip this card. Perform this action only at the ritual site. So
Right.
We need to have 5 clues up here. We only have 3.
Right.
And we need to be at the blue marker when we do it.
Right. Meanwhile, on the other side, with time unstuck, when there's 7 or more Doom on the scenario sheet, more bad stuff will happen. And if we take a look over here, we've got 6 out of that 7 all lined up to go. So I'm not entirely sure. This might be a short one. We might be able to drag it out a little bit. I really have no idea. We do have a lot of clues hanging out over here, and so maybe if we get here, we can take care of that. But on the other hand, we also need to get rid of these anomalies. Meanwhile, we got an abyssal servant stalking the streets over here. And I believe, if I have this right, Norman, who is Eric's character, has an eyeless watcher.
Scott's character.
Scott, my apologies. We got an eyeless watcher, an occult ritualist, and a high priest, all engaged with him, wanting to do foul things and possibly succeeding.
Yeah. I am sitting on a clue, but that's not really going to get us very far right now.
No.
All right.
No, it's not.
So we were talking because right now I have the tattered cloak, which means monsters ignore me. And I have the violin, which means I can exhaust monsters.
Yeah.
So one option would be for me to run over to Norman, try to pull as many monsters off him as possible. Honestly, I only need to pull the High Priest and the Occult Ritualist off of him, because the Eyeless Watcher is just a 4chan troll that makes you feel uncomfortable all the time, but you can still do things. So So I could run over there and free Scott up, but then I don't know what we do.
Well, so there is a problem with that.
Okay.
Because for you to run over there,
Right.
you have to run through. Oh, because you have the cloak, you can run through.
I have the cloak. I am monster proof. I also have enough money to take the long route if that was a problem as well. I have a ton of cash. Oh no, I don't have a ton of cash. I spent all my cash. I have just enough cash to get there. 1, 2, and 1. Okay, so yeah, I don't. What did I spend my money on? I used to have. Oh, I gave it to you guys.
Right.
That's what
Yeah,
happened.
but you didn't give it all. You didn't give that much to us, did you?
There was also a card where I had
Give
to
us
spend
two.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you bought.
I forgot. I have a hooded stalker that I have to deal with as well, so that's
Yes,
gonna
you do.
limit sort of my options.
Yeah.
So, unless we can skip the mythos phase.
I'm all for that. Who's done for cheating? New name of the game. Watch us cheat at a game with no opponents. We're cheating at solitaire. That's a proud condition.
That's the Thursday night crew.
Here.
How much damage are your guys going to do to you? Is it a survivable amount?
Let's see.
He has 1 hit point. So no.
So yeah, the high priest, all he's got to do is do one thing, and I'm done.
The high priest can do 1.
And that was my failed attempt with the baseball bat.
Was there a reason that the occultist ritualist engaged you when he was elusive? Was he wasn't it as like a special effect? Yes, it was a special effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because he flipped it. So
he flicked the blue thing here.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I'm at a loss.
So that's an interesting question because, right, if the occult ritualist came out because the blue came out,
I think that the card said draw a cultist and engage it with you.
Yeah.
Which would supersede the text on the monster.
They revealed 2 constants. Spawn them at the ritual site and put the rest. Spawn them at the ritual site and put them on top of the deck in random order. Did not say.
Oh. All right.
Does not say engage.
All right, my mistake. I'm glad you caught that.
So, unless we're misremembering about some other thing that occurred.
No, I think we just engaged it. We were tired.
Although.
Now, I purposely attacked the high priest. That I recall.
And
although perhaps you should have attacked the occult ritualist because he's going to be putting doom on any adjacent space. It can't be a street, and so that would be feeding doom into the scenario sheet.
Yeah, except the high priest is also putting doom, so it doesn't matter.
But that's only going to happen if it's unengaged.
That's true.
If it's ready.
Right, but yeah, it does.
Eric, I think that your plan is the short-term plan that we need.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will
Let's
do
see
that.
how it goes.
I will spend my last dollar, run over here.
Let me help.
Thank you. Now, exhausting a monster, does that mean it doesn't take its action? It just readies?
Right. At the end of the monster phase, it will ready. And then if it is in a space with an investigator, it normally would immediately engage, although some of them don't.
So now I'm going to do a ward action, which is lore, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a 4 lore.
Oh,
Wow, that sucked. Okay.
well, that's how
So
we got in
I
this
will-
position.
Yes, it is. I will spend 1 focus to reroll 1 die. I don't have anything else that rerolls a die. Nope.
Ooh,
Ah,
Jesus Christ. Spend.
I didn't even
I
feel
can't
like a
spend
roll.
that. Oh my god. This is
right. You
just.
can't spend lore because you used it. Oh, wow.
Well, there went that plan. Nothing I can do. I can't spend remnants, right?
Nothing. Nope. Not for this. Not for rerolls. All right. Scott, I don't think there's anything I can do to help you. Do you want to take your turn first? Or would you like me to?
Sure. Right.
So I'm going to offer a piece of advice. In case you have forgotten,
Take your time.
there is an action called evade. And in evade, you would test your observation modified by the observation test on your monsters, the largest one. For each success, you can exhaust a monster, and if you exhaust all the monsters, you can take an extra turn.
Yes, that I unfortunately think is probably the best thing for me to do.
Unless
Now,
you think you can take out the high
I
priest.
I could try and attack the high priest, but that still leaves the other guy in the space, and by evading,
And you'd be rolling
they
one
would
plus
exhaust.
die. Yeah.
No,
So yeah, the advantage of evade is that you roll more dice because you've lost your baseball bat.
Right.
The advantage of attacking the priest is that he won't spawn doom. If you evade him, he will spawn doom.
No.
no, because I'm going to exhaust him.
Oh, you're gonna exhaust him. Okay. Yeah. All right.
But it will not exhaust the ritualist
No.
that's out on the table.
Yeah, we're that's it. This is going to the next one. If I had not completely whiffed that roll.
It is all your fault.
It is all my fault. I don't care. This game is evil. If you weren't paying attention, I've switched teams. I'm rooting for the monster. I'm picking the winners. You know that's it.
We may not be playing every scenario of Arkham Horror after this. Stay tuned to find out.
That's how I go. I always pick the winning team. If it's clear, if it's clear that this team's gonna win, I don't care. I'm gonna pick the winning team. So I'm on the monster side now.
I mean, so let's. Let's
evade or...
Well, let's think of it this way, right? If we think that this is already gonna create undue havoc and doom for us, we're gonna already get to the next one and on the sheet, right?
Yeah.
There are ways during the encounter phase that could change, but that's not likely.
But if we're engaged, we're not going to get an encounter.
Right. Although only one of you would be engaged. possibly, if you don't want to spread it around so that somebody gets an encounter.
Right. Well, the Eyeless Watcher, he's not going to restrict me, so that's not
Right.
working.
He's not going to restrict. If you can get rid of the priest,
but
high
yeah,
priest, then we both have encounters. If you feel,
I was almost going to say. I mean, maybe I should just swing for the fences. I've got the 50% dice. And if I get rid of the priest, at least I get rid of the monster that's going to cause damage and kill me.
Yep.
What's going to happen with the servant?
The servant's
there's
elusive.
a problem. There's a problem.
Yeah.
The servant here, he's going to move towards me and engage me, and that's not.
The investigator with the most clues. Yeah. Okay.
Well, so I was thinking of like doing the priest and then researching the clue, or doing the priest and doing ward, but he's still gonna come back and kill me. So,
yeah, and the servant hits hard, but you could do the priest and run like hell.
Right. You could do the priest. You get a free action to run like hell, and then you could still like try to research the clue.
Nope. So if he
Attack
evades, he has to get rid of
both of them.
All. If he kills the priest, he can move, but he can't do anything else.
Right.
Because the Eyeless Watcher doesn't restrict him.
Right, but if I fail on the attack with the priest, I can still do the evade.
Right, but you can't move.
No. If he succeeds in the evade, he'd still get
one more
reaction.
Yeah, so try to hit the priest, then do an evade, and then get out of town.
Yeah. All right, that's what we're going to do.
Got the money. Okay.
That's what we're going to do. Final answer. Attacking the priest.
All right.
I have nothing that gives me bonuses, so it's just 2 on strength and
minus
using
1.
my special die. What's that?
-1 because the high priest does -1.
Oh. Well, that's not fun, but okay.
You got one focus you could use.
Cross your fingers out there.
Right. All right, here we go.
There we go. Yeah. That's the way you do it.
All right, so that was an attack. So you've defeated him in combat. He already had 1 damage on it, so that's enough to defeat him. After you defeat this monster as part of an attack action, you gain 1 spell. So you're going to take the top of the purple deck.
Win the game. That's what the spell says, right?
Beast Within. An incantation. Oh. Oh, now we're talking.
Well, okay, that would have been nice a moment ago, but yeah.
Yep. I may test lore instead.
And then
Okay,
bring that down here.
Yeah, I mean
all right. So now you are still engaged with the Eyeless Watcher, but he does not restrict your actions or encounters and moves with you. So you have 1 more action.
I have 1 more action. I need heals. Fortunately, the TikTok Club is the best place to get heals. And so I think
you're actually on a spot.
Am I on a spot?
There.
Oh, Velma's
yeah.
Yep.
But
the servant's going to come for you.
Servant. Yeah. Unless you think you've got the servant covered, Rob.
Nope. I absolutely do not. I cannot get there. I cannot do that.
Okay. So Just looking around here, seeing if there's another good spot. He's going to move 2.
I would still vote for getting to the Black Cave to check out this marker.
Okay.
I know you can't do it this turn, but I think we have to do those.
He has
but I can move. I can move there.
He doesn't have the actions.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I don't have the action to check, but I have the action to get there.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So I'll do that. I'll do the 1, 2, 3 movement and spend $1. And that's my 2.
All right. So my 2 are going to be pretty awful. Because I have to deal with this stupid cultist. I'm fatigued. Not that I have any rerolls.
What does fatigue mean?
When resolving a test, has an additional cost to reroll 1 or more die. Remove 1 die from the test. After you perform a focus action, discard this card. The healing, that's going to have to come up soon. But what I need to do first is to attack the hooded stalker. So I start with a strength of 4. 5 because of my focus. He doesn't give me a modifier. And then thanks to my good friend Norman, I also have a machine gun, which will give me +5 dice. So, that was closer than it should have been. All right, so he's dead. Now, I need to look at my special stuff again. See if I have anything that will give me more moves.
So your special ability allows you to do attacks more than once in a round.
Yeah.
So can you attack, move, attack?
If I could get 3 actions somehow. Which I guess I could do with one-man army. But to do that, I would become delayed next turn. I'm still moving away from this marker, away from this doom. But that would give me a chance to take out the Abyssal Servant.
Chance is the operative word. Well, you got the machine gun, actually.
Yeah. So I mean, he's got 4 hits, and I did not do that last time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
the better one would get to the occult ritualist and take him out if you can make it all the way there.
I can't. I can only reach the servant, and when I hit the servant, it would engage me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I cannot get to the ritualist. Do you guys want me to take out the servant, or at least try to?
Well, I was going to say this. If you think that it's more important for you to be in a specific location for the encounter,
yeah, I would
this
say
round,
try to get
that's important because we're going to
I would agree, except I'm probably bad at that.
I realize you're bad at it, but as we have seen, rolling a number of dice mean nothing in this game. So probability does not seem to apply here. It is whether the game feels like letting you win or not. So just move and try to get some clues.
All right. So that was my 2 actions. So we're going to go to the monster phase. So we start with ready monsters. The Abyssal Servant is going to move towards and engage the investigator with the most clues, which at the moment is Norman with his 1.
Yep. So I would request that he go there.
I will honor that request. then the occult ritualist is going to place one doom on any adjacent street. It does not matter which one, because it's going to bounce off of the anomaly and come onto the scenario sheet. That brings us to our 7 out of depth 7 doom, which means that when there is 7 or more doom on the scenario sheet, add cards 8 and 9 to the codex and return this card to the codex. So we're going to come over here, we're going to search, we're going to scroll down.
I do not want to read these cards. I do not want to read these cards. Not going to be fun. They are going to be horrible.
Yes, they are. All right, here we go. Azathoth awakens. A gateway to the center of chaos looms over Arkham. The demon Sultan, a being of supreme power, threatens to consume not only Arkham, but the entire world. Azathoth cannot be defeated by human hands, but perhaps there is another way. The space with the red marker is the epicenter. So, as an action, you move to the future. Perform this action only at the epicenter. When there are 5 clues on this card, flip card 9 and read Lost in Time effect. And when there are 13 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip card 9 and read the Blind Chaos effect.
Huh.
All right. So the future. Only skeletons remain of the buildings of Arkham. The blasted landscape is all that is left of your future. This card is a space called the future. If doom would be placed on this space, place that doom on the scenario sheet instead. And then as an action, you prepare for a massive ritual enclosing the entire city in a circle inscribed with a crooked star, the Elder Sign. Lore -2. If you pass, move 1 clue from the scenario sheet to card 8. Perform this action only if you are in the future. Instead of resolving an encounter on the space you fear, this future is what awaits the Earth you call home. You suffer 2 horror.
Whoa.
All right. So I guess technically we haven't lost yet.
How do we get to the future? I don't even understand. How do we?
You go to the epicenter.
Easy.
Oh,
because you go from the red red thing to here. The thing is, getting back from the future is not. It doesn't tell us how to do that.
Yeah, I think once we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a problem because you're going to suffer 2 horror.
Yeah,
every round.
Turn.
Yeah.
And you need, what did it say, 5?
Yeah.
5 clues. So
like we have to get 5 clues onto
turn.
the scenario sheet, and then we all have to go to the future and do it twice.
Is the ritual site meaningless now? Is 6 gone?
No, that's still in play.
It's still in play.
Because it said get rid of. Okay. Didn't the card say get rid of something?
It said get rid of this card, the Time Unstuck one. So the ritual site is still in play.
So yeah, we actually have a choice to make.
I don't know. I'm assuming that this is no longer relevant.
No, I think it's very relevant.
I don't know.
Well, we have to get 5 clues one way or another.
Yes, and then and then we have to choose, are we going to go to run a ritual, or are we going to move to the future?
Yeah, because if both of them remove the clues. So no point. So you get 5 clues, and then you have to pick which one you're going to do.
Yeah, right. And my guess is that the ritual site would give us another task, but maybe I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I always guess wrong in this game.
And it is the easier one to do.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll lose before we even get 2 more clues onto the scenario.
This is true.
And the choice will be made for us.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, so that was the occultist ritual, or ritualist. And then you are engaged with the eyeless watcher, so you're going to take a stamina or a sanity hit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I'll do that.
All right. So that's the monster phase. We go to the encounter.
No, we didn't do the robed figure.
We didn't do the robed figure. Oh. All right. He's going to move to the unstable space, which is still the train station. All right. And you take the damage. And then we go to the encounter phase.
Tattly says, future!
Into the future.
Into the future. That's like Disney version of the future. This is Lovecraft version of the future, where everything new is horrible.
All right.
Somebody the one where it was air conditioning that was the evil thing.
No, but you told me about that.
That was weird.
Scott, would you read me a North Side card?
A North Side card. Surely I will do that. Here, do the old flip. And you are in Arkham Advertiser. Doyle Jeffries, the editor of the Arkham Advertiser, tells you that he's looking for material to research an expose he's working on. You may give him 1 remnant to support his story. If you do, he tells you where to find evidence for your own research. Spawn a clue.
This is not what I want to do. Are we okay with thinking we have enough clues that we just can't get to?
There's plenty of clues on the table, yes.
All right, I'm going to hold on to my remnant. That's bull. That is bull.
That goes on the bottom of the
bottom, correct? Yeah. All right. Scott, you've ended up in the Black Cave.
In the Black
Rivertown.
Rivertown. Downtown, East Town, North Side, Rivertown.
I've been pulled a lot of cards from here.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look. The Black Cave. The matron smiles warmly as she passes you a cup of tea brewed from herbs and cave moths. She bids you to drink. Test will. Apparently, it's you. Yeah. Cave moth. It's the cave moss that's the deal breaker on that one. That's why you have to test for well. Herbs, sure, that sounds good. And then it's like, and then I scraped the cave into the cup, and you're like, oh, okay, that makes it a different thing.
All right, so I'm going to test will, and so that's going to be 4. So this should work out pretty well. Let's make sure nothing else. No, we're all good. So will at 4. That's a hard pass.
You passed. Okay. If you pass, the fragrant tea conjures a ghostly vision of an ancient covering, happy to guide you through the craft. Gain 1 spell. If you fail, no, doesn't matter. That's pretty good. Bill is here.
Let's see what. See what we get up here. Pull the card.
Ooh.
Banishment. Once per round during your turn, you may choose a non-epic monster. Test will or lore -1. If you pass, that monster disengages all investigators and moves directly to the unstable space.
And that doesn't seem to be bound to your space or your neighborhood.
Yeah. Nice.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
That in?
So, Eric, you're going to have an anomaly.
Yep.
Where are those?
Anomaly sitting on a space with 3 doom, so that's probably going to be tough.
Let's find out. Time flows past you at an inconceivable speed, but the area around this old book is normal. Test lore -1.
Okay, so my lore is 4. I get to roll 3. Pass, finally.
If you pass, you find a ritual in the book. You remove 2 doom from your space and gain 1 remnant.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's nice. So I remove 2 doom. If I remove 2 doom, I gain a remnant. Is there something else that happens when I remove 2 doom?
Oh.
Not in this instance.
We forgot.
Yep.
Patrice's
through
special.
the eyes of the Watcher.
Oh, I gotta focus. Yeah. I'll focus. I'll focus observation again. But I don't get anything for.
No. So when you remove 2 or more doom when you ward, you get a remnant. Okay. Since this wasn't a ward action, the text on the card is giving you the remnant anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, that's.
Yeah. Although
nice.
Getting rid of that 1 would have been nicer.
Yeah.
All right. So we all had our encounters. That means we have to have a mythos phase.
Yeah, these mythos phases are less vindictive than eldritch horrors for somehow.
Well, you say that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it just is moving you towards death instead of lose all your valued possessions and move to Alaska because we hate you. That's right. What happens in eldritch horror.
So we get a doom on the TikTok club.
Okay.
That's going to bounce off the anomaly here and onto the sheet. Which brings us to 8. Again. Is that once per anything? Or just whenever?
Let's see. Each time.
You may focus 1 skill. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to get really focused up. I will focus strength.
All right.
I feel like we've missed that a couple times.
Probably.
Newspaper.
Oh, goody, a headline. These are always wonderful.
Purse snatchers pursued. New wave of crimes in the streets. Cops have no leads. Street toughs linked to Irish mob. You suffer 2 damage unless you discard 1 item. How am I on damage? Not that great.
So I take it back. I was saying eldritch horror makes you discard items, and then the game makes you discard items. So fine, you win, Arkham. You are just as vindictive as your big brother.
All right. So I've got a bulletproof vest. Once per round, if 2 or more damage would be dealt to this card, prevent 1 of that damage. So you know what? I'm going to take the 2 damage. I'm going to sign them to the vest. And prevent 1.
Okay. That's not a bad deal.
Okay.
All right. That was my 2. Scott?
Alrighty. Blank. Like that. And spawn a clue.
We get a clue. So clue is going to come out in the merchant district. We're going to put 2 cards on top of it, shuffle them up, put them at the top of the merchant district account deck. Not that we're going to get to it anytime soon because of that anomaly. All right. So that was your 2?
Yep, my 2. 1. We get a monster spawn.
We get a monster.
We get a ravenous predator.
Ooh. Spawn at the unstable space, which is now TikTok Club. How bad is this? He's going to move directly to engage the lowest will.
We are
tied.
We all have the same will.
Oh, good. Then you can send them to me and I'll shoot them with stuff.
Okay.
Oops. All right. So that was your monster.
And blank.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think at one doom and a monster, I think we got a little bit of a break there.
Yeah, that was a sweet. That was a cuddly mythos phase, all things considered. All right. So,
what the hell are we gonna do, guys?
I was just gonna try to ward and try to exhaust the occult ritualist and get rid of this one doom, and then there's a clues underneath here, and so if I can get rid of this, maybe I can get the clues.
All right.
Go for it.
Is that cool with everyone?
Yep.
So we can watch me whiff this roll yet again.
Yep.
4 dice.
Oh.
Okay.
You got 1 success.
I want to spend a focus to try to reroll. Yes. I feel like I will be gaining these at an inordinate rate.
Yeah.
So I will spend my strength.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm going to spend my observation. No, I'm not, because he'll just be placing a doom here.
That's right. And it'll take a while for it to load back up. And
yeah, so I'm going to discard this doom.
All right, and so when you do that, very good.
The anomaly. Okay, so that was my first action. Now what do I do? I guess I will have a focus limit of 3. So I am going to gather resources, and that will allow me to focus, and I'll focus my strength again.
Right.
Right.
Scott, what are you thinking?
Well, I think first off, I'm flipping this marker. And secondly, I did want to go to the TikTok Club, but now there's a monster there.
And the abysmal servant will be coming towards you.
Right, so I've got to move.
You come up here, there is a monster here too.
I could go to the diner. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't go.
Well, go to the diner. That's the lurker.
Oh yeah, he won't engage. He's just hanging out at the diner too. We're just sitting here having some tea. You know, the occultist. Right. we walk in, we say, "Hey, what's up?" And he says, "Yeah, I'm just ending the world." And I say, "Cool." And then we sit down and we order something at the diner. So, Yeah,
I mean,
it's chill
attack...
at the diner.
Yeah.
I would. If you have the money, go back up to the diner. Except the diner is expensive, so.
Yeah, that's true, and I'm right, and I probably won't have the money once I get there.
Yep.
So
yeah, you have no good options. So
no,
it doesn't really matter.
Right, when they're all bad options.
Just join me at the
Rob,
diner. There are clues up here.
What are you thinking, Rob?
Well, this depends on whether or not you flip that token. I guess what I'm kind of thinking is I was going to flip the token where I am. Not that I now know. Now that this is as advanced, I'm not sure if we need it as much as we did before. Right? So I was thinking of flipping the marker and then using the healing elixir to heal myself.
Why don't you go first, Rob? And then if that marker's the red marker, then Norman could run somewhere and ward.
Yeah, sadly it does make more sense for me to do it.
Sure.
Yeah. So my first action. Well, okay. Now we know where the red one is.
Never mind.
Yep. Okay. Now, but that does mean I don't think you need to actually flip that marker until we know we need it.
Correct.
We know where it is. That's, I think, more important at this point. Then I'm going to use the healing elixir. Discard this item for an investigator in your space to recover all health and sanity. Is it too early? I'm only at 3 and 1. Gives me 5. But I only have 1 lore. Could move and delay to kill the robed figure instead and then use the elixir. Oh, this is so hard. This is so hard. Let's do that, though. I'm not going to use the elixir yet. I am going to move here. That's my second action. But one-man army says after you end your movement in a monster space, you may become delayed to perform an attack action as an additional action. So I am going to take a knee to aim my gun at the robed figure. Strength -0, so I'm rolling 10 dice again. I need to remember to use this dogged. Alright. I need to remember to use my dogged at the start of the next turn. I got 2 successes, which is enough to defeat the robed figure.
Ooh. Does it give you anything?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, it's just some dude in a hoodie. Alright, so that's my 2 + 1.
Okay.
So, do you know what you're doing, Scott? You still don't have any good options, but now you have more bad options.
Yeah, so I guess, I mean, I do have to move because the servant's stupid nasty.
All right.
I guess,
hold on. As part of your thinking, I need to get this right. So, if everyone is tied for the lowest will, he will go to whoever is closest first.
That's not good.
Which is Scott. I didn't get closer, so.
Yeah, it's you. Norman.
Yeah, and I was going to get even
Norman.
closer to him. So
Yeah. So yeah, join me at Velma's Diner. It's cool here. We got 2 clues. You can get one of them. We'll hang out with the occultist ritual. He's really cool once you get to know him. I mean, yes, he is trying to end the world, but I mean, who isn't really? You know, we don't recycle. It's the same thing. It's very similar, sort of thing.
Darn. I mean,
you know,
as much as you kid around, like that seems to be the best option.
Yeah.
Oh,
Velma doesn't judge. I'm just saying. Everyone's welcome.
All right. So if that's going to be where I'm going to end my turn, then what I'm going to do before then is I'm going to attack the Watcher that's on my butt here. And I'm going to use the Beast Within spell incantation.
Oh. What?
Yep,
No.
because then we could send the Predator to... Oh. Except then I wouldn't get a chance at a clue. But
No. I'm not doing the banishment. I'm doing the Beast Within.
Right.
To kill the Watcher.
Right. I'm saying at that point we are both tied, and then the Predator, we could choose whether he comes to you or to me.
Oh. Yep.
But you're moving, right? You're going to attack,
I'm moving.
And then
it's
you're
my second
move.
action. I'm moving.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you're talking about the dude on him. My apologies.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about going into the street. My mistake.
Yeah.
My mistake.
That guy has been around forever. He has been really asking to be killed. So
Absolutely.
I am all in favor of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the right move. Got to get rid of him. So that's going to be a lore test. But I roll 5 dice. I don't even know why it's a lore test. It just tells me to roll 5. Ignore all their modifiers.
No.
Blah,
So
blah,
you're
blah.
going to test lore, and then for the combat roll, you're going to be rolling 5 instead of your usual.
Oh, if I pass.
Yes.
Yeah. So you roll 3 dice. If you pass, you get to roll 5 dice to kill him.
Gotcha. All right. Yep. Now it all makes perfect sense. Thank you for reading Arkham speak for me. All right. Here we go.
You pass.
Right. So you pass. Now as a cost of the spell, you have to either take a sanity or spend a remnant.
Yep, taking that sanity.
Okay.
No, I'll spend the remnant. I've got the remnant to spend. Let's spend it.
And hopefully you'll be getting one back.
Yes. And then, and now it's 5, but ignore all other modifiers, which means my blessed modifier?
No. It means that if it had a strength -1 or 2, it wouldn't affect the 5 dice.
Okay. All right. So here we go.
There you go.
Yes. Boom.
You got it. Oh, I forgot how tough this dude was. Yeah. Okay. So you get a remnant. Well done.
I got my remnant back. Woohoo! And Mr. Watcher, does he go into the pile?
He goes to the top. Flip him over. Yep, on top.
Okay.
All right.
That was 1.
That was 1 action.
1 action. So 2 action was going to be to move. And I guess I will I'll spend the $1. I'm probably gonna screw me, but I got $1 left. Hopefully, the apple pie here at the diner is dirt cheap.
We'll find out. All right, so that's all of our actions.
Yep.
So I forgot to do that. So the monster phase. So the occult ritualist is going to place 1 doom on any adjacent space. I think we put it there.
Okay.
Because I think that there are more cards that have come out that would put it on Velma's diner than the police station. The abyssal servant moves towards and engages the investigator with the most clues. He's going to move 2.
I would move him. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we move
there.
him this way so that we can clear out some of the doom here. The ravenous predator moves directly to and engages the lowest will. So we've worked out we all have the same will. Is that really true? 4, 4, and 4. Oh my word. And so that would become me because I am closer. Then engaged monsters attack. I'm going to put 1 on the bulletproof vest and 1 on myself.
Can I ask a question about banishment?
Yeah.
Okay, it says once per round during your turn. So does that count as an action?
Does it say action?
No.
But none of the spells do. Oh. Okay. Nope. Never mind. Continue.
Yeah. So that's just free.
Yep.
Dumping someone into the space.
Yep. Okay. So that doesn't take an action. It doesn't happen now, of course, because it's not during his turn.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're ready for encounters?
I guess.
All right. So Scott would be first because I am engaged.
All right.
What are you doing?
Blank.
No, that's the Mythos.
That with Mythos phase.
Oops.
Just leave
Oops.
it. Leave.
I jumped ahead.
We'll get confused if we do. So, Eric, give him a Velma's Diner encounter.
And that's in the East Town. Velma's Diner. All right. Velma's Diner. You arrive at Velma's Diner 2 minutes before close, and she huffs at you and your haggard appearance. I suppose I can't turn you away looking like that, but it will cost you. You may spend $1. If you do, Velma makes some hot turkey soup and warm tea, and you become driven, and you and all of your allies recover 2 health. Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's you or an ally.
You or an ally.
But
you still don't have an ally.
Yep.
So that's okay.
Hot turkey sandwich is as good as apple pie. I will spend that $1.
All right, and so you are driven. So your focus limit is increased by 1. At the end of your turn, if you are not fatigued, you may flip this card to perform 1 additional action.
Awesome. Whew.
Okay.
And so did you recover?
Yeah, he did.
I did. Got my health, and I spent my $1.
Okay.
Can you give me a Velma's Diner encounter?
I certainly can. Slice of pie, hun? Offers Velma? You or an ally recovers 2 health. Velma returns a moment later. Slice of pie, hun? You may spend $1 to order another. If you do, the event repeats in a loop until you leave. Or you or an ally recovers 2 health. You gain 1. Ooh. Until you leave. You or an ally recovers 2 health, and you gain 1 clue from your neighborhood.
Okay. Well, so
did you follow that?
Yeah. So first of all, I recover 2 health, which is nice.
Yes.
I may spend $1 to recover another health, but I'm at max health, so that doesn't matter. But I do gain a clue.
Yes.
But you can you can spend it. Oh. Nope, never mind. Yes, you're correct.
So I spend $1, I gain a clue. And that is all I can do.
That's right. Now the unstable space moves to Hibbs Roadhouse. Over here. All right.
That makes banishment less pleasant.
Well, it depends on what you're banning. Well, yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a mythos phase. Well, Scott, since you already dug in once,
dig in
go
again.
ahead.
Oh, look at that. It's blank.
I am so surprised. Man, I would have never seen that coming.
All right. And the second one is Spread Doom.
All right. So, Doom shows up at La Bella Luna.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That ain't
Oh, crap. Just when we had things under control.
No. I don't know what game you've been watching, but that statement is not valid.
It's only 9. But it also moves the unstable space to... No, wait, no. La Bella Luna's... Oh, that is worse.
Yeah, wait. That's going to stay there, not in the card, and an anomaly.
Yeah. My mistake. All right.
All right.
Well, that was awful. Eric?
There's nothing in the bag.
Well, we can fix that.
I can't. I cannot use Tabletop Simulator well enough to do it. So.
Apparently, neither can I. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, all of you. There you go.
All right. First one. Gate burst. That's not
all right.
good.
This is going to be bad. So we're going to have a gate burst in Rivertown. All right. Well, yeah. So it is bad, but how bad? So we'll spawn 1 here. A second here. 2, 3, 4. And then the third, which becomes the 5th here, which gives us another anomaly.
Okay. And headline. These are always fun. Headline: Strange sights. Just swamp gas, says authorities. Well, I believe it. No need to read further. No Truth in the Rumor of Monsters by A.P. Jessup, staff writer, Arkham, Massachusetts. You suffer 1 damage for each doom in your space. There is no doom in my space, so
Woo!
I suffer nothing.
You suffer nothing.
That's a dodged one. All right.
All right. So I guess I have to draw a couple.
Yeah, you do.
All
Clue.
right. So we start with
A
clue in North Side, which is where? Oh my God. You know, guys, I think it's happened in the North Side.
Yeah. If we can get there.
When the unstable space has reverted back to the train station starting space.
Okay.
Oh, I really wanted a blank right there. Although I don't want all 3 of them.
What was that?
They stack together in the bag accidentally.
Okay.
All right.
You said you couldn't. All right. Yeah. All right. What the heck are we doing? I want to go first.
Go first.
And I have a reason for that. I'm going to research my clue to try to put it on the card.
Yeah.
No.
Do we want to exchange so that two of us have a clue?
Two of us do have a clue. Oh, do I want to trade for the clue? So
yeah,
that I
said
have two
wrong.
clues, and then I can research.
Yes.
Who's better at researching?
I am, because I have +2 to observation at research.
All right, so you're rolling 4 plus 2.
So would it be...
Because you can research more than one clue if you get more than one success.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
See, I know what I want you guys to do, but I'm trying to resist being alone.
I could. No, I would like you to be alone because I have no freaking clue how to do this. I mean, I think we should trade for a clue, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I think I should research for a clue. Research the clue. My thought, with my power,
Yep.
I can focus and give it to Norman. Now I'm at max focus currently, but if I whiff researching the clue, then I could give it to Norman, but I can't do all three.
Oh. All right. So I thought that you could use. Oh no, but I thought wrong.
No. So we're gonna do this simple. I'm gonna trade with Norman, grab his clue. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to trade? Not the occult scripture.
Barely have anything.
Yeah, everything else I want. So I have 2 clues, and then I'm going to do a research action. I have a 4 observation +2 for my occult scripture.
Yep.
So that gives me 6 dice total. I wonder if Norman would have been better because he's blessed. Well, we'll never know.
No, because you also have 2 rerolls.
Yeah. And yet, Rob,
Dude, you need more new dice.
A bless wouldn't have helped that roll.
Yeah, but
No.
I wouldn't have been rolling it.
Go
away.
Keep your success.
Well, we'll remember it. Okay, spend 1 focus. Spend another focus.
Oh, come on.
Give me a moment. Oh, man. That was awful.
That was really bad.
That was awful.
You okay there, buddy?
No, man. I am not.
You gotta be okay.
That just made me sad. So many levels. That's fine. New dice. They're all virtual. They're all identical. It means nothing, but we'll do it anyway.
Scott, what do you want to do?
You could take back your clue and research it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good use of our time.
So you have to run away from the Abyssal Servant.
Yeah, I know. Crap. Things are not as dire as they once were, but yes. No, he's going to go towards you. He's going to engage you.
No, because I have the cloak.
And I don't need to run away from him.
Powder cloak. Non-epic markers ignore you while active and do not engage you unless you attack them.
Right. So it's going to ignore him and focus on you.
And still go to you, even though you have no clues.
Oh. All right.
Because you and I are tied for clues.
Then I guess my go here.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And ward. Rob, do you want to go first and just see how things go for you before I do that?
Sure. Not a whole lot. I have a monster on me.
You do.
Fine.
And you are...
Okay.
Now you said you wanted to use Dogged. I don't remember what that does.
Right. Okay, let me go first. And I'm on the unstable. I'm on the unstable space, so you can't banish it. All right. So, at the start of your turn, if you are delayed, you may focus one skill of your choice or recover one sanity. I will focus observation.
Okay.
Where are the focuses?
Oh, Norman could banish the Abyssal Servant onto your space, and then you could shoot that too, right?
He could, but I can only shoot one thing.
I thought you could. You may perform the attack action any number of times per round.
So the banishment happens during a turn, once per round during your turn. So I will have already.
If Norman goes first and banishes the Abyssal Servant onto your space, then you will be on the space and you can shoot
it, because I'm delayed and I only get one action, and the timing won't work out with one-man army. Now, if you want, I can kill this thing, and then on Norman's turn, he can send the other one here, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Although if he goes to Independence Square or La Bella Luna, you still won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and you'll take damage then, so that's less ideal.
Yeah. I will take a lot less damage.
Yeah, but just run.
Anyways, so I improved my observation, and then I undelay. And then for my second action, I'm going to attack the Ravenous Predator. I'm going to be rolling 9 dice instead of 10. I really need 3 successes, and I get them.
You got 3. What is the little observation thing for?
That's if I wanted to evade it. I would roll my observation -1. So I defeat him. I do gain a remnant. And then that was effectively my second action.
Can I do one thing?
Maybe.
Because Norman has a bunch of spells, I did want to give him a bunch of remnants since
during the trade, sure.
During the trade, since I can't use them, I'll keep one just in case.
Yeah.
But
so now, can I survive? I cannot survive the Abyssal Servant.
No, just move and deal with the doom there.
All right. So, all right. So I will, as my first action, move, and then I will. Let's see. I'm just looking at options here. Yeah, I think that's still the better place to go. And then I will perform a ward action to remove Doom. So test lore. So that's going to be only 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have. Yeah, nothing else is going to help me there. So.
No.
All right. Give it a try. Ugh. Oh, that's not good. All right, let's spend this observation. Reroll 1. Yes.
All
okay.
Right.
That's good because it removes 2 doom.
And you get another remnant, right?
Because I removed 2 doom, I may suffer. Oh, that's not really helpful. All right.
No.
Why'd you give me the remnant?
Because you remove 2 doom from a ward action.
Oh, okay. That's a thing. Okay.
That's just a standard
thing. All right. I do have the option of performing another action if I desire, but I'm not sure what that would be, so I think I will hold off.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a monster phase. Okay, so the occult ritualist drops another doom. The abyssal servant. Nobody has any clues. So it's gonna now come to Patrice.
Except I have the cloak.
Except you have the cloak. So do you have a preference which street it ends in? It can go 1-2 or 1-2.
I think here.
Okay.
The upper one. In case we get enough clues on here and someone wants to go down and go.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk in circles.
Yeah. That's, I think, a large part of what you do in this game. All right, and no monsters are engaged with anyone. So we get to have encounters.
All right.
So give me a train station encounter. North side. Scott.
Yep, I'm working on it. Sorry. All right. You find a traveler looking confused and frightened. Test the handshake. Test the influence.
Test influence.
If you pass, your new friend asks you. Asks you if you hear the music from beyond the stars.
All right, come on, be nice to me. That's not nice.
That is not nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. If you fail, the traveler stumbles off. You could have gotten an ally.
You can spend.
Yeah,
focuses.
I'm going to spend focus to rerolls for that clue. Yeah, I want that clue. So I'll start with the observation.
Nice.
Yes. Gain an ally and one clue from the neighborhood.
All right. I gain a clue. Does anything happen when I gain a clue? I don't think so. And so that card can go in the discard pile over here, which means that nope, face up.
Oh, face up. Sorry.
Which means it stays at the train station because that little thing, and then I get an ally.
First ally of the game.
Fergus. Olive McBride. The Reckless Witch. Once per round while resolving a test, you may reroll any number of dice. If you do, place one doom in your space after that test.
Oh.
Now, whether or not I use that, she's probably going to soak up some damage.
Yep.
That's
all right.
That's
Norman gets a anomaly encounter. There is one doom at his space. So a one-armed man begs you. Oh shoot! A one-armed beggar in a dirty silver military uniform rattles his tin at you and babbles about the moon. You may spend $2 to drop a few coins in his cup. You don't have the money.
Yeah.
So he asks for money, you ask him for money, and you go your separate ways.
I think I read that story.
Oh, that's
sounds
unfortunate.
familiar.
That actually happened to me. I used to do a door-to-door job, and I encountered a Mormon, and so part of their job is to do door-to-door stuff. And I did my spiel, they did their spiel, and we're like, okay. and I walked off, and we're like, well, that was weird.
All right, you're still at Velma's?
I'm still at Velma's.
Deputy Deacon... Oh, wow. Let me try that again. I was not prepared for that tongue twister. Deputy Dingby is taking Velma's statement. Robed figures, they painted that. She points to a symbol on the floor, a swirling ribbon threaded through a circle. You gain one clue from your neighborhood.
Okay.
Despite the mess, the diner's owner, you may spend $1 for you or an ally to recover 3 health.
I'm not low on health, and I don't have the money, so that second part is not useful, but I have 2 clues. Maybe next round I can redeem myself again.
I mean, sure, maybe.
Yeah. You never know.
You never know.
And now Velma's is the unstable phase.
And now we have a Mythos phase.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. We may not make it to next round.
Maybe not, because we got some Doom.
Yeah.
And that Doom is going to hit the Merchant District at the TikTok Club.
Okay. Bounces off and goes onto the card.
Yeah.
How much do we have up there?
That brings us to 9.
9. Yep.
And what happens?
Eric, don't forget to do your focus.
Oh, I do get a focus.
And then we get another Doom. In downtown. La Bella Luna.
That's where I am.
Here.
It bounces off. 10.
And we're at 10. 10 out of 13.
Yeah, we're not.
All right.
And you get to focus again.
I get to focus again. Oh, goody. I'm
Good
so
news.
enjoying the focus.
There's only one Doom left in there, I think. The gate burst is out.
All
right, somebody draw.
All right, Eric.
I'll draw. Okay. I get a clue.
A clue in Rivertown. Thank you.
Okay. And the second one.
A reckoning effect.
Reckoning.
I forgot about those.
I didn't, but okay.
Okay, for each cultist monster, place 1 doom in its space.
Okay, so 1 cultist there. That's it.
That's not bad. I mean...
Anybody holding cards that have...
No, not me. Not you. Not you. All right.
Scott, your turn.
Okie dokie. Blank.
A bag.
Oh, bag. Oh, come on. Scott is cheating. He has gotten more blanks than anyone else in this game. I don't know how he's doing it, but he is definitely cheating. I don't know.
All right.
That. I mean, it's good for all of us, but I don't know how you're doing it, Scott. But I
was going to say it doesn't personally help me.
Yeah, I know.
It just makes you look good.
It just makes you look good.
All right.
So next round.
I have a suggestion.
Okay, I had a suggestion too, but you can go
My
first,
suggestion is that you go first and try to research those 2 clues.
Yes, that was my suggestion too. Okay, so I have a 4 plus 2, so it's 6 again. I just need to get 1 to get it on to move us to the next point. And mother, how am I so bad at? I did roll those, right?
You hard hitting the R button, correct?
It has to be because they're all different numbers. It's just
You go try and re-roll.
We have no idea if we need more clues or not.
Why the hell not?
That's the spirit.
That was a flip, unfortunately.
Now that didn't look like a roll to me, but
yeah, that was a mistake.
The F and the R buttons are very close to each other. I'll just point that out for anyone watching and judging.
That was actually a flip.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So I put 2 clues on this card.
Now, here's the question.
Yes.
What do we think? We could spend those 5, remove the blue marker, and flip it to see what happens. Maybe this is now too little, too late. Or we could start trying to go to the future, take damage, and try to block it this way. I don't know. I think both of them are losing propositions.
Does anyone in the chat want to chip in about this?
No spoilers.
I would definitely like to blame someone in the chat. That's my
early on. Natalie
knew
said
how to put up a poll. Well, Natalie did say the future. How do we get to the future?
You have to come down, flip the marker, then next round you go to the future, and then perform the action. The blue marker we could do right now.
I think that has something going for it then.
Anna,
it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I really think the blue marker is a bad choice.
I do too, but I think the other one is harder to do.
Yeah, okay, fine. We're gonna get to 13 before we can get down there. I am going to flip the blue marker. So,
Right.
action. You remove 5 clues from this scenario to stop the ritual. If you do, now this didn't say remove the blue marker when this went off, right?
Right. Right.
You got rid of the card, and it didn't say to get rid of the blue marker.
No.
Okay. I just feel like we shouldn't be doing this. It's stopping the ritual, but everything's already crap.
Well, we're going to find out.
All right, so I'm going to remove 5 clues from the scenario sheet to stop the ritual. If you do, remove the blue marker and flip this card. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm on the ritual site. I'm flipping the card.
You break the last of the ritual circle and feel the magic of the place flare brightly and burn away. There's nothing left to the cult ritual but rotting meat and broken paraphernalia. But as you watch, bot flies land on the meat and wriggle in their maggot selves, and then climb back into their eggs. Time is not amended and the danger is not past. Grabbing hold of one of the surviving cultists, you extract some meaning from her mad ravings. The ritual was not the source of the disaster. It was only meant to keep you away from the place where Azathoth was summoned. The barrier is destroyed.
Damn it! Well, no, leave 1. There were 6 on there.
Did we actually put the 6th on? No. Oh, there it
Yes.
is. Okay.
There's no.
Okay.
We're going to lose anyways.
We got duped.
All right. So that was Eric's 2.
Yeah, Eric put 2 clues on and then wasted 5.
All right.
Well,
I think I need to stay here and try to keep getting clues. So I'm going to move here and I'm going to try to ward. With my lore of 1. My lore of 1, I'm not going to move. I'm just going to ward right where I am. Is there a monster I need to kill? It's too far away.
All right. There you go.
So I
Okey-dokey.
warded there. And now I am going to use the healing elixir to recover everything. All right, that's what I got.
All right. So,
Just
no money.
no money. Oh, you got no money.
So this is what I dislike about this game is I always choose wrong.
Yeah. I knew that was the wrong call, but
yeah.
Go. You
All
have
right.
no money,
So
you could gather resources and then run over there to try to get a.
Well, that's an option. I hadn't thought of that.
We need to get clues. There's nothing else for it. I mean, that's.
Or I could spend a spell and go over there.
Sure.
Okay. Yep. Both would be the same, except the spell would cost you 2 remnants.
Right.
1. Okay.
Oh, and I've got the remnants to use, right? Because that was
Yeah.
the whole point of.
And remember, you have driven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, you could use a spell ward, and then hope to get the clues.
Right. So let's do that. Let's use the spell. So that's going to be lore, 3 dice. Oh, that's not good.
And do you have any? No.
Oh man, that's really not good.
No, that sucks. That's awful because I'm gonna lose my blessed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fail a test.
You still have to spend the 2, I think. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you, Rob.
If you're disconnected from the server, we can still hear you.
Well, nobody was responding.
Yeah, we were just taking in our bad choice. You should have just gathered the resources and done it in a way. But if we had known.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we're still seeing your screen on Twitch there.
That's okay.
Well, maybe we'll be forced to re-roll some of those tests to catch up.
Yep. We have to start over. That last turn didn't.
Going back to the autosave.
Yeah. You didn't see that. You didn't see that totally botched roll. That didn't.
It was a time fissure.
Yeah. There we go.
Time is really wonky in Arkham right now.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah,
except
your remnants are still here.
Yeah.
I have my clue. So my turn happened, right? Yep. I'm down to 0 and 0. I'm not down to 0 on this. I don't know why that happened. There.
So it must have saved right before my turn.
Yeah. I think that's Tabletop Simulator saying take the turn over. Come at me in comments.
I sense some creative editing in the YouTube upload here.
Nope. I'm leaving this in. Judge me. Go ahead. Judge me.
So, okay.
Are you back in, Eric? Oh, you're still loading in.
Ish.
All right.
Look at those bust dice.
I almost feel like I should do something different.
You know what? I think that's fair too. I'm saying you get your whole turn over. You can either do the same thing and hope for different results, or doing something different.
I don't know why. I don't know why you didn't get the resource and manually run over there, because you would have still ended up in the same place of no resources, and you would have had 2 more remnants.
You make a very, very good argument, Eric, and because of that, I will do that. So I'm going to gain resources. Move. When
the world is destroyed, we'll know what sin caused it. I'm just saying. Our defeat is now karmic. This is not.
Yep. And so I think this is a good opportunity to use my driven, and I will flip this card to perform 1 additional action. And I'm now fatigued. While resolving a test at an additional cost to reroll 1 or more dice.
So, if you spend a clue to re-roll a die,
Okay.
you have to remove a die. I mean, at the moment, with no re-rolls, it's not going to matter much. You can focus to get rid of it.
All right. So,
if we ever have actions.
Right. So I'm going to ward, and I'm going to use lore. And I get 3. I don't think I get any other bonuses. Yep. So I'm going to go with that. Well, that's 1. So not the 2 I was hoping for.
All right. Let's deal with some monsters.
All right.
I say that the occult ritualist is going to put a doom in Patrice's space.
Nope, it's got to be adjacent.
It has to be adjacent. Then never mind. Then this guy is going to move towards the player with the most clues, which is me. Are there any other hard to see monster cards that I'm missing?
Nope.
No?
That's the only 2.
All right. Let's do some encounters. Who wants to go first this time?
I'll go first. I'm still at Velma's Diner. Let's see what happens.
You kind of get an opportunity to heal more damage that you don't have.
Yeah.
You tuck into a hearty bowl of stool and chat with one of Velma's waitresses. You or an ally may recover 2 health. While the young woman complains about the new line cook from Innsmouth, you watch him through the service window, sneezing wetly on the grill. Test will.
Okay. My will is a 4. Oh, Jesus, the way I've been rolling tonight.
I wish to use any rerolls.
Yes, I do. I'm still going to use a reroll because I read ahead.
Okay. That is your right. Oh, and my friends are popping out of Tabletop Simulator, it looks like.
Okay.
All right, so you are tainted.
Yeah, put it on there with me. I'm also kicked out.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Scott, I'm going to read yours and roll for you and stuff.
All right. I'm trying to get back in.
Nope. We're going to crash again. We're all crashing.
That explains a lot.
Not gonna matter. So we've also lost the stream, right?
No.
Oh, no, we're still there. All right.
We're still there.
All right. Hi.
I'm wondering if we try to get through this turn and then give in to the internet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get 13 this turn. So, and 13 feels pretty
I don't know
final
that's
to me.
true.
I would put money on it. That there
How much?
We have, I don't know, some. We're all across the country. You're never going to be able to collect. So that's.
But I will know that you owe me.
All right, fine. $20
in my soul.
20 bucks.
No, I was thinking like a quarter. I don't got $20.
Okay, I bet 26 cents, a quarter and a penny, because I'm a high roller.
All right. I will take that bet that we do not get 3 doom this turn.
All right, we'll see.
All right.
Although it doesn't matter if we can never get into the game again, so that's that's dirty pull if the game just never loads up again. I feel like
Can you guys hear me all right?
My quarter. Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just ignoring you.
When you're
not a high roller. You want in on this 3 doom action?
Nah, I'll play the bookie in the middle. I'll take my 10% cut.
Okay, so
Scott's the house.
$2, 2 pennies, and a little over half a penny cut. I'll get the metal
You'll shave it.
Cut,
melt it down. Or all right. All right. So while you guys are trying to reconnect, here's what we're gonna do. So Eric ended up being tainted.
Yeah, put it on there.
After you draw a blank or a spawn clue mythos token, place 1 doom in your space. Well, if I knew that could happen.
Yeah, well,
that changes the math. That changes the math.
Well, I'm sorry that you didn't do your research, Rob. For those of us who this is the second time this game they've been tainted, I knew what was coming. So
Scott, I'm going to read
pay
your card.
attention to other people, Rob. I'm just saying.
All right.
You're at the Arkham Advertiser. Extra calls the newsboys. Schaffner's General burned down. The paper is dated 1891. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Well, that was easy.
All right.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
I am here.
Okay. A young-looking Doyle Jeffries asks if you've got a good tip to help him get his foot in the door. You may spend 1 remnant to gain $3.
I'm totally doing that. All right. So I don't know on your screen, Rob, but my money token is a bit hosed up on my screen.
Yeah, they're all kind of crazy right now. We're limping along.
Looking okay to me. It should be at $3.
Yes, and when I gain a clue, I remove 2 horror from my precious memento.
Nice.
Yep.
That is helpful.
All right. So I have set your money to what you need it to be.
All right. Yeah, I can't really read it.
Yeah. We just need to get through this.
Okay.
Here comes the mythos phase.
Rob, you went already?
Oh, did I go? I guess maybe I didn't.
No, I went you did Scott, and then we got kicked.
All right.
So you're at the train station.
I am at the train station.
In Northside. Let's see. Northside train station. Let's see what you got here. All right, train station. How much do you love your fellow man? Wouldn't the earth be cleaner without them? Well, friend, I got good news for you. The way we've been trying to save the world, you can just take the day off. You whirl around, but no one is there. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Nice. Are you all right? You look pale. Test influence.
All right, let's do this before I crash again. I can feel it coming. All right.
Oh, that guy's cocked.
Unfortunately,
Maybe not.
I can re-roll for 1 doom.
If you want, you'll gain an ally. If not, you flee the station, whatever that means.
All right. I will forego the ally as much as it would be fun to have one. All right. So now we go to the Mythos phase. There we go. All right. 1
This is
doom.
spot we could have.
Gibbs Roadhouse. No, actually put a doom token and not that.
Okay.
All right. And then a monster. A hooded stalker. Oh, that's unfortunate. Spawn at the most doom. I'm gonna put him down here.
You could put him all the way over here. I mean, I just ignore these guys.
Okay. Yep, that works. All right.
Or, yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, Scott, I want you to go next.
Okay.
All righty.
I want Eric to go last.
All right.
Spawn a monster.
A robed figure. Then he's going to spawn on the unstable space.
That's where I'm at.
No.
Nope, because we didn't move it. When I got the clue, it's Hibbs Roadhouse.
Okay.
East Town is kind of going downhill. I mean,
I'm glad
it's a tough
I moved
neighborhood now.
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. It needs some gentrification. I'm just saying. It's
right.
Put in some classy condos, a juice bar. It'll be okay.
Read a headline. There are only 4 headlines left.
Yeah.
Yep.
All roads lead to Arkham. Celebration of Arkham's history and culture. Chorus, I just can't seem to leave. Miskatonic Museum special exhibit. Headline, tests, whatever the eyeball is, observation, and resolve the effect based on your test results.
This is not going to be good for you. This is not.
What's your observation?
My observation is 3.
All right.
Oh
man. So I need all 3 to not be completely hosed.
Have you chosen another character yet? I'm just asking.
All right. Here we go.
Nope.
Nope, that's a big 1. You disengage all monsters, move to the unstable space, and spawn 1 clue. Dun, 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 dun. And clue.
So I think that does mean they both, not necessarily there. No, yes, necessarily there. However, I think both of those monsters do engage you. All right, Eric.
That's not good.
All right.
26 cents on the line here.
26 cents. That is true. This went surprisingly well. There we go. There it is.
In Rivertown.
Yep,
that's going on the card.
Yep.
How much we have up there?
That's 11.
2, 3,
11.
Okay, so Yeah, I guess I'm going to be down 26 cents unless spawn a clue. But I am tainted. So after you draw a blank or spawn a clue mythos token, place one doom in your space.
Oh no.
Where are you?
Oh.
I'm in East Town. Yep. Where does the clue go?
Where
the
you are.
The clue goes on downtown.
And then gets covered up.
Up downtown is the blue one here.
Okay, well, it still gets covered up. Well, okay. You were right, Rob. I shouldn't have doubted you. So are we going to marathon this and go one more round?
What do you think, Scott?
I'm okay continuing. Or if you want to put it off because, it could just keep spiraling and
yeah, I mean, I just have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. This game takes a long time to lose. It's weird.
Okay, I mean,
I feel like I've been feeling like we've been doomed for like the last 3 turns. When we came in here, we thought we were doomed. We started off like we're gonna
at this point, I feel like we have a little bit of a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're still one clue shy, aren't we?
Yep. All right, I'm going to go first.
All right.
I say we do one more round. I'm going to move to Norman's space. I'm going to fall over. And then I am going to ward.
Wait.
Okay.
Why are you doing that?
Because if I get 2 successes, I can pull the monsters off of you. Because for each success, I can exhaust 1 monster.
These are monsters I can just kill with my incantation.
You can do. Can you do that twice?
No. You can only take 1 attack a turn.
Yeah.
So I can pull 1 off of you.
All right, let's back up for a second.
Mm-hmm.
What we need to do is get
clues. Right.
1 more clue, and all the clues that we have researched before 2 doom hits any of these 4 neighborhoods.
Right.
Which I don't think is possible. So we can't get to the 5 clues we need before the doom happens.
Yeah.
Am I right about that?
Pretty sure, yes.
That seems very correct.
Okay. So then the priority has to be...
And we can't unward, we can't remove the doom, the gates on any of those neighborhoods because all the doom is spread all over the place.
All right. So the closest thing to a suggestion I have is we can actually all get into downtown.
Mm-hmm.
I can move here where you're at Felma's, right?
Yeah.
So you
Norman
can pass.
Can't do it.
Yeah, he can with his spell.
But
I can go with my spell.
Engaged.
He's engaged.
I'm engaged. That's a problem. I would have to evade, then spell.
Or you could attack
He can only attack one.
Okay, so if you can evade and get 2 successes, then you could cast the spell. Come over here.
But then he can't ward.
Yes, he can. Because the evade...
Oh.
So he evades, which gives... If he gets the 2 successes and gets rid of them both, he gets a spare action, which could be the spell to move. And then his second action could be to ward. And then maybe... we have space for Doom to show up, even that's just a slight probability. Whatever. I don't know. Nothing else I think matters. Right?
Okay.
Well, no. What else can we do that would affect the game?
Nothing. We can't affect the game. This is foregone. We might as well just pick the tokens and be done with it.
No. All right, Scott, I would like you to go first.
Okay.
So I'm going to try the evade to hopefully get 2. So I get 3 dice on an observation.
3 minus 1 because of the hooded stalker.
No, this is not. Because you need me to try and ward this turn. Is that correct? Is that the point?
Anything else we do isn't going to get rid of any of the anomalies. So the only positive step we can do is to try to get rid of the anomaly in downtown. And even then, you have to get this lucky roll. I have to get a lucky roll. It's not a whole lot. Then we'll have the encounters. You have to get Eric has to get a decent roll.
That's the hardest part of it all.
I mean, nothing else we do will get rid of any of the anomalies.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, he said hold on.
He did say hold on.
Trying to catch him midair.
Okay. Once per turn, you may choose any number. Okay.
It doesn't exhaust.
Yes, but it does disengage.
Right, but then they'll go on to the spot that he's at.
Uh-huh.
And then immediately re-engage him.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
If it exhausted, then it would be different.
Yeah, okay.
All right, go get your 2 successes. Oh!
So close.
All right. Well, you can exhaust one of them.
All right. So let's exhaust this guy, I guess. Right? Because what's this guy? All right.
So he exhausts. He comes up to this space, but he's flipped over to this side.
Yep.
All right. And now
I cannot evade again.
Right.
So then I guess I am stuck.
Yeah.
Attacking.
Yeah.
So I have to test lore, which is a 3. I'm going to use my beast within. Why the hell not? There we go. And now I'm going to roll 5.
You need to either take a sanity or spend a remnant.
Yep. I'll spend the remnant. Oh gosh.
Well,
you're gone after the dismal servant.
All right. So that's your 2?
That would be my... Well, no, because evade gave me an additional action, so I now have another action.
Only if you evade them both.
Oh. Yep. So I'm done.
Okay, I'm not going to bother moving here. I'm just going to ward where I am, and maybe I'll exhaust the occult ritualist so he won't put a doom on the space.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad idea.
Before I do that, I'm going to gain a resource. I can't do that. It's not working.
There you go.
But I'll gain a resource, and then that means I can focus something. So I focus. And then I am going to ward. My lore is a 4.
Focus? Strength?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, strength.
Because Norman gets to focus strength as well.
Oh, yeah. Norman gets to focus strength. Oh, Norman, what would you like to focus that isn't observation or lore?
And why? We're not on the same space.
It doesn't have to be the same space, but you're in the same neighborhood.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Well,
am I wrong?
I thought it was the same space, but maybe the same.
Each investigator in your neighborhood may focus that
neighborhood. Skill. Yeah, you're right. I should have been using that more.
Oh my gosh.
You had other things to do.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Unfortunately, the ones you probably want are observation and lore.
Yeah, except I'm already focused in that. So you got will, strength, or influence. Influence?
Oh, we have to do the same thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, influence is fine.
Influence. All right. So we're going to focus influence. Okay. Now I'm going to ward. Let's get these dice to have the right idea before I roll. This is what you want to do, dice. This is what you're supposed to do. 6s. You got it?
I told you about my friend who take his dice out to the driveway, line them all up, and shatter one as a warning to the others.
Okay. So I can either get rid of all doom and get a remnant, or I can get rid of one doom and exhaust the guy, or I can reroll. I'm going to do a reroll just in case.
Okay.
That worked before. Let's try that.
Ooh!
I don't know why this one got caught up in there, but yeah, that was the one I was shooting for. All right, so I remove all doom from the neighborhood. Finally, okay, I figured out how to do this now. And I exhaust that guy, and I gain a remnant. Too late for that to matter, but you know, a little bit of brilliance before the end. That's all I'm asking. I'm still tainted, so I'm going to flood the world with doom. But, you know.
All right. Oh, you are tainted.
Yes, I am.
All right. I guess I need to stay here and try to get clues. So I'll move one, and I will try my... No.
Shouldn't move.
I should not move. I should try to research. All right. I have a plan for this, though. Once per round while resolving a test, you may suffer 1 damage to reroll 1 or all dice. So I will do that. Because of my fatigue, I have to lose a die. but still better than nothing. Unless it is absolutely nothing. All right, so that was my first action. My second action is going to be to freaking focus. I will focus and gain observation. And when I perform a focus action, you may discard this card. Let's get rid of that goddamn thing. All right. That was my two. Think that's all of us?
Yep.
Monsters.
The Abyssal Servant heads towards you, Rob.
That's where we want him to go. Nobody is engaged with any. So the Ritualist flips back over. Hooded Stalker flips back over and therefore engages Norman again. All right. Encounters. An anomaly. In 0 space? 0 on your space?
0 on my space, yes.
You find yourself thinking of choices you've made, your successes and regrets. Test will.
Okay, my will is a 4.
If you fail, you see your worst moments, you suffer 1 horror.
All right. I still can't operate those. Can you give me a horror, Rob?
I can. Where am I at? I'm at 1 and 0. I should probably mark that here.
Okay, so Rob, you are where are you? You're at the train station.
I'm at the train station.
In the north side. All right. Train station. You got a message, a stranger says, and it came as soon as I could. I got your message, the stranger says, and came as soon as you could. You gain 1 ally. You gain 1 ally.
Kutra. Become wanted to gain 1 curio with a value of 4 or less. All right. He's going to soak up some damage for me.
Okay. You chat with your new friend to learn more. Test influence.
All right. My influence is only a 2.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
All right. So I'm going to suffer damage to re-roll them both.
Okay. Are you going to suffer damage, or one of your allies going to suffer?
One of my allies is going to suffer damage.
Nick.
He's a rough and tumble, no good Nick. I can tell. Oh, someone. Oh no, there we go. I'm far away. I can't see what's happening. All right, he's going to suffer damage.
There we go.
There.
If you pass, you recognize the handwriting and note as your own, dated in the future. You gain 1 clue from the neighborhood. So if you could just research those, that would.
It's not what I'm built to do. That is not what I am built to do. Yes. All right. So this is going to move to the curiosity shop.
Okay.
All right.
And now for me.
But you're engaged with a monster.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do damage, right? Because it was exhausted.
Right. It missed that scout. So now we go to the Mythos phase. No bet on this one.
Yeah. You want me to go?
Sure.
Okay. Spread doom. There we go.
Easttown. Velma's Diner. Bounce. We're running out of space.
Is it 13 yet or no?
No, it's only 12.
All right. Well, let me go. Headline. Oh, these are 2 left of these. Headline. Catholic, Protestant, Greek, Jewish faith leaders unite. Respond to a sighting of demons. Satanic rites. Test will. Okay. My will is a 4, so I roll 4 dice. Shall I do the thing of setting them to 6 again? That seemed to...
You really want 3 successes on this, so do what you got to do.
Yeah, well, that's unlikely.
I've never seen this happen.
I have. Do you want to try any rerolls or just move on?
Doesn't matter.
I'm not sure. I mean, the bless is nice.
Let's see. I just need 1. So, yeah, let's do this. I'm going to spend the lore. And I'm going to roll this die here. Oh, digital gods, why have you...
Oh.
I'm gonna refocus again. Oh, I got an additional focus on here. Because 1 went onto the sheet. So I have influence, which I spent.
Sure.
And now this is my second reroll.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy, Rob? I'm just asking you.
This is sunk cost fallacy the game. This entire series is sunk cost fallacy the game.
Oh, that was a whole lot of rolling less than the number I need. So, after spending all those focuses...
does it spawn on your space or just in general? Spawn a monster.
On my space. But since I have a cloak, it just ignores me.
That's true.
Hibachi. Move towards the highest.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, is that my turn? Go next.
Yeah, sure.
I get
Blank?
one of the blanks. And a headline!
Oh,
One headline
so
left.
This is our second to last headline.
Concerned citizens congregate. Test influence and resolve the effect based on your test result. I knew I should have improved. I knew I should have improved influence or focused it, but no.
I'm going to take the damage again. Can you only do that once?
No, it's only once per round.
Okay.
1 doom in your space, which actually has none right now.
Yeah, we're going to do it. You roll any number of dice. If you do, place 1 doom in your space.
I mean, getting 1 would have given you another ally, but it's worth.
Now there's 2 doom in your space.
Yeah. I mean, I could go through and spend my clues.
No.
All right.
I mean, we have no chance of winning, but still, no. Scott, draw your cards or your little chips.
All right. First one,
Monster
spawn a monster. Fantastic.
Tindalos Alpha, spawn at the most doom. And he's going to engage the highest observation. 3.
That's going to be it.
That'll be a toss up.
Yeah.
So let's put him over here.
Okay. Reckoning.
And there we go. That's going to be our 13th doom. Because the occult ritualist is going to drop one off at the anomaly. So let's go ahead and resolve that first. Nobody has any reckoning cards, right?
I have a
tainted. Yes. Tainted. Mr. Tainted gets rid of his tainting, maybe.
Well, no. Reckoning.
No, you get to flip
this card.
All right, let's not flip that card yet. We can do these in any order. Let's just go ahead and see what this is. Azathoth awakens. When there's 13 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip card 9 and read the blind chaos effect. Yeah. The Daemon Sultan emerges from the great rift over Arkham, and all air is sucked from the atmosphere in an instant. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions tear the Earth's crust apart. All remaining life on Earth lasts for no more than a few fleeting moments of pain. Or rather, they would feel pain had their minds not already been shattered. Somehow, you survive long enough to watch everything else die. Investigators lose the game.
All right.
And that, my friend, is how you lose Arkham Horror. Oh, man. All right. So, for those of you watching along, that was the Approach of Azathoth, and we're gonna put an X in that column. And then if we lick our wounds well enough to try this again, our next scenario is going to be Echoes of the Deep. So that we can see what horrible things I think Cthulhu has in mind for us.
Fantastic.
Oh, man.
So,
what do you think?
I think I figured out this game. Apparently, you're supposed to roll high on the dice. That I think is my mistake.
That is how it works.
Okay. I see the problem now. No one told me that. That's if someone had informed me of that, this would have gone differently.
So
before our next gathering, Eric, practice rolling the dice.
That's what
use up all my good rolls. You only have a limited amount, right?
I mean, so this is the way this game always seems to go for me. It's slow to get those first few clues, and then doom spreads, and you just can't. And I don't know if there is something I'm doing wrong, or I don't know if the game is just like this.
Well, strangely enough, we had a round that I didn't think we had when I lost my 26 cents.
Yeah.
I thought we were doomed on that.
Yeah.
And if I had not chosen to flip the blue token, we might have been able to get down there. I still think it would have been really hard to win this.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't even know what we have to do after that marker happens. I don't think I've ever gotten to it in this game when I haven't played this scenario in years. So I didn't remember anything about the way to go. Which I guess is fun.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you finally had some ally to soak up, some poor Rob, and I had gotten cleaned up a little bit. That's the tough part about the end of this scenario. I think after you go to that future state, like you've got to be able to suck up the horror so that you can research the clues while you're there, and that's just tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't go there. I was going to get slaughtered. I didn't have anything that soaked that up.
And I guess at that point, I had 3 allies, but I wouldn't have been able to make the rolls. I would only have been rolling, I think, 1 die.
Right.
I mean, so
but
what
I will say,
I could have passed off those allies to you guys to do it.
Yeah. There would have to be trading. There would have to been a lot going on.
And I think the turn where I whiffed with the baseball bat.
Yeah.
That was trouble. That really that sent us into a bad turn.
Yeah, and then the turn where I whiffed, which was all of them, also kind of hurt us. So yeah, like every turn this session, this game, that also slowed us down a bit. So.
All right. Well, as always, thank you, my friends, for losing along with me. It's far more fun than losing alone. And thank all of you for watching along with us. Feel free, please, to come back and see how we fare against Cthulhu. For those watching along on YouTube, go ahead, subscribe. Find out when our next adventure is going to be. And if you know how this game works, let us know specifically how we messed up. We have some ideas about how we messed up. And I'm curious if there are more specific things. I kind of feel like towards the end of Eldritch Horror, we did pretty well on the way, but I think by the end of that, we actually became better players. This is a different game, and I certainly don't feel like any of the things I learned from the last one have transferred over, other than roll high. Yeah. So I guess why don't we start by working on that, guys?
Yeah. Apparently, I didn't learn that from the other one. That was a non-transferable skill.
All right, gentlemen, thank you again for joining us. Thank you all out there. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.